Howdy, guys.
I know the sack numbers aren't where you want them, but how do you feel about your game and where, especially after that win Sunday?
I feel good. I mean, we got the win, and I said before that's the most important thing. All of that stuff really don't matter. If you don't win. A week before, had 2 sacks in the game, and we lost the game, and I really couldn't, tell no difference. So, it's all about winning games, and we played a good, solid game of defense that game, and the sacks, I still just believe they're gonna come. We've been rushing good. We got great schemes in. Just got to keep playing.
AJ made the most of his opportunity. What does he add to your guys' defense when he's out there with you guys?
He's great. I mean, he's athletic. He can jump. He's fast. He can tackle. Playing against backs like Derrick Henry, you need a couple guys like that. So, it's good to have AJ on our team.
You played against Mariota a couple of years ago. I think it was 16. What did you learn from that? What is the challenge of playing a guy like that? He takes sacks, but he doesn't seem to throw picks.
Yeah, I mean, he's not going to turn over the ball. I think the Titans have they lost the ball once this year, the fumble, and then that was their first fumble from like last year. I think it was October last year. So they really don't turn the ball over. Mariota, he makes great decisions with the ball, and if he doesn't have any decisions, then he'll just do it with his legs. We just got to do a good job of playing great run defense, and over the last couple of weeks, we've given up some rushing yards, especially to their AFC South opponent, the Jaguars. So I can see them coming in with that same type of game plan. They got big, strong offensive linemen in front. Roger Stafford is probably one of the strongest guards in the National Football League. So I could probably see them coming in with that type of scheme. So we definitely got to be tight up front to come out on top on Sunday.
What do you remember about playing with Champ, and what did he bring to this team this year?
We went from Champ Bailey. We went from Marcus Mariota.
We can go to Champ at the end.
Champ Bailey.
Do you want us to ask you about Champ later?
Yeah, I mean, we already here now, so we good. No, I think it's great. He's a legend. On and off the football field. He's taught me a lot. I still talk to him. Till this day, whether it's football or off the field or it's business. He always has, great advice for you, and it's gonna be dope to see him in the Ring of Fame. I remember when I first came in, you see all the names in the Ring of Fame, and you have dreams of getting up there one day and to see a guy that I played with actually become part of the Ring of Fame is pretty cool.
You mentioned the run game. Mike Purcell, what did he do last week, and what are you hoping he does this week to free up you and the other linebackers make some plays?
You said Mike?
Yeah, Mike Purcell.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's a big hog in there. He's a big hog in there, and that's our counter to Roger Stafford. He's one of the strongest guards in the league, like I said before, and we need Mike in there to kind of shore up that front four. So it was good having Mike in there as well.
Wesley Woodyard's first game back in Denver. What do you remember about playing alongside him?
Yeah, he always had a lot of energy. Wesley, that's my guy. I still talk to him to this day. I talked to him probably last week, and we talked about some stuff. I talked to him for about 30 minutes. I was watching this Game Changers, movie, right? And they're talking about plant-based and all this stuff, and I saw Wesley on it. And I'm like, wait a minute, like, come on, Wesley, stop. You're not plant-based. When you were just here, you eat steak every day. Like you eat steak every day. Like you cook on the grill. Like that's one of his favorite things to do is like grill steaks, right? And he was like, yeah, man, I know. Like, but that's for real. He really went plant-based. So yeah, I talked to him about that and his decisions and like, how does that change like the lifestyle and how does it change like the family because he has, he has 3 young kids and just talking to him about some of that stuff. So I still talk to Wesley all the time. Whenever we go to the Pro Bowl, whenever I go to the Pro Bowl, he has a house in Orlando, so I spend time with him in the Pro Bowl too. And I said that to him, I was like, man, we just at the Pro Bowl and he was eating hot and juicy. He was just eating seafood. He's like, yeah, sometimes I might have a little seafood, but for the most part, he's been plant-based for 3 years. So talking to him about that, and I talked to him about his team and all that stuff. And he reminded me a week ago that they're coming out here to play, and I was like, all right, yeah, cool. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna come by the house and all that stuff. So, it's going to be good to have Wesley back. Him and DJ Williams, being in that room with those guys my rookie season, it really helped me develop into the type of vet that I am today. Some of the stuff that they did that I really didn't get back then, like but it wasn't for me to get. You know, it's just for me to learn from it, and now I feel like I'm a better veteran because of that.
Well,
Would you
you
ever
don't
go
keep
vegan?
track, but do you
Would
think?
you ever go vegan?
No, I mean, I wouldn't say. I wouldn't say vegan. I feel like it's science behind, plant-based foods. But I can't go all the way plant. I can see like substituting like a meal here, a meal there for like the plant-based option. But 100% plant-based, I just don't think it's a smart decision for me to make in my career. I don't know anything. I don't really know much about it. I've been playing 9 years eating. I'm a chicken man, so I've been playing 9 years, eating chicken and steak and doing all that stuff, and I had success all the way up to this point. And that's not to say that I shouldn't change and change my diet for the better, but I have substituted some plant-based, some foods for plant-based meals, but not 100% though.
Well, I don't know how much outside chatter you hear, but there's this notion floating that you and Vic don't get along.
That is crazy. Who came up with that?
I hear it all the time.
You hear it all the time that me and Vic don't get along? I'd like to think that me and Coach Fangio get along great. I feel like the type of energy that he sends towards me is different than everybody else. All the energy that he sends to everybody else. I feel like we have just that connection. I don't think it's we're teammates at the end of the day. I don't think it's I don't think it's a decision where like we go out and drink beers or like have movie night, and all that stuff. No, we don't do that. But when it comes to like ball and me being a better football player and him seeing the best out of me, I know that's a fact. He wants to see me be great. He's gonna push me in the directions, and he's gonna do everything necessary to make sure that I'm a better player. And I can appreciate that. Whether that comes off as mean or like whatever it is, I'm not really worried about that. I'm worried about being the best football player I can possibly be, and I know his mindset is there, and that's exactly what my mindset is as well.
That notion probably comes from when they ask him about you, how you're playing. Yeah, he's doing okay. He's doing this pretty good, maybe not so good in this area, rather than saying, Vaughn's great.
Yeah, I kind of look at it like how you got like a son, and he go out there and he like have a good game, or like he have a okay game, and you just want to like you want him to do better, so you kind of like cover it up a little bit. I think it's all out of love, it's all out of love, and I think he wants to see me do the best. It might come off as the media, a little bit different than what it really is, but I know inside here in Dove Valley, it's not another coach that I would rather have right now. Pushing me to be the best outside linebacker I possibly be.
But it would seem like anything you would say us, he's told you, right? Like, it's not surprising.
Yeah, we all know Coach Fangio right now. He's gonna keep it all the way 100. And I think as a player, you can appreciate that. I don't want a guy. If I'm not doing well, I would want him to tell me. And if I can work at something, I would want him to tell me about that. Coach Fangio might tell everybody, about it, but he's gonna keep it 100 with me, and I can appreciate that.
Back to Woodyard. I know you don't keep track, but do you think you and he pulled the most pranks on each other of any teammate you've had in 9 years?
Probably. Yeah. I feel like we had. That's probably me and Wesley when it comes to pranks and laughs and giggles. We probably had the best connection out of my whole 9-year career. That he was like a big kid, and we all know who I am, and we never got really mad over like pranks. We just tried to see who could outdo the next one on the next one. So we were winning games and pranks go hand in hand. If we start winning more games here, I might prank you guys. So we gotta win some more games and stay on the path that we on, and we'll be all right.
What was the best
Time for
prank?
a couple more, guys.
What was the best prank you pulled on him, or he pulled on you? What's most memorable?
Oh man, I did all type of stuff. I can tell you the one that got him mad the most, right? Coach Smith was our position coach, right? And he had something come up. It was at the end of the day, and we had the schedule was a lot different back then. We would practice in the morning, and we have a lunch break, and then we had a whole afternoon off for like meetings, right? And we had meetings, and like an hour into the meetings, Coach Smith was like he had to go do something, and he said He said for DJ to run the film, finish the whole film session, then we could leave. Coach Smith leaves, right? Everybody in the meeting room, they look around at each other like, we're not about to sit here and go over this film room stuff, right? And I'm like, I am. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to do this stuff. Like, and I feel like, you know, I was just, because I really could have just went with the crowd, and I really could have been like, man, let's skip out. That's what I really wanted to do, but I knew it would make them mad if I stayed and I went against the grain, right? So I stayed and I went against the grain. I'm like, bro, I'm about to watch this film. And, like, I signed my name on the board, and, like, the time that I left, right, everybody had left. We came back in the next morning, and my name was on the board. And Coach Smith was like, what is this about? And I was like, Coach, well, I mean, I was the only one in there watching film yesterday. I don't know what these guys did. And and I really just threw those guys under the bus, right? And they was so hot. And I feel like the Ricky Hazen went up probably 10 times after that. You know, so I got, that's a story that got them, that made them the maddest. But, you know, it was all love, and they were like brothers to me, still to this day.
All right,
Appreciate you guys.